My friends, sisters, and brothers, why do you think we're on this earth? Literally, why do you think human beings are on this earth? Out of all the things that we know about human beings, why do you think we're on this earth? One of the things that's necessary for us to stay on this earth we call survival. And each of us have to, survive. Now, are we supposed to survive by competing with one another, challenging one another? Are we supposed to say the winner gets the gloat and the loser, well, as it is? Are we to be like the wild beast of the jungles where they not only compete but eat one another? Well, where we are today, out of all the times that we've been here, when we look at what we've been able to imagine and how we've been able to accomplish so much, we should ask ourselves, why is our failure so great when it comes down to we the people and how we're able to deal with one another? Why is it? Well, we'll probably come up with as many answers as there are people that would try to respond. But the most important answer would be, how do you fix this thing? What is it that would bring us together and stop this separation we've had? We recognize that not too long ago there was a person, and I'm sure it has happened all over the world, where people seek power. They do so many things, which includes one which is called division of the people, division of the population. And in America, the United States of America, they use color as a measure. And they have done exactly what they've done most recently. And we, the people, are still suffering, and we have been suffering, those of us who are suffering, all of our lives. And those of us who think we've been above the prey, we just don't know what we've been missing. And those that are sleeping out there in the streets, they know exactly what they are going through. And so when they respond to all of us that are not on the streets, we all look the same. Demons to them. How in the world could we allow them to do and have to suffer the things that they suffer? They don't know what to do. If they knew better, they would do better. And you say that you are better, so why don't you act better? And there those above you say they got it all. Where is the answer? Where's the solution? We just had an election, midterm election. We see that the Republicans regained the House of Representatives. And are they talking about eliminating the failures in education, not just in its instruction and knowledge, but the availability and accessibility to all? What are they talking about when it comes down to healthcare? Are they talking about dealing with it in such a way that we don't waste time trying to find something that would just pacify but look for cures? Are they talking about moving on up higher to the places that would lead us to be a manifestation or a representation of a higher light than where we are today? No, they're talking about fighting, arguing, investigations. And where are we? Still there? Not a word being said. So I say to you, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing new. It's just a recognition that if we want change, we're going to have to make change. And in order to make change, you got to realize that change is possible. You got to want change. And I'm here to tell you today that change is possible. You look at this guy that's talking about division. Think about another guy or way. I think better, ladies and gentlemen, since I have recognized that you probably have as well, that our focus should not be on an individual. That perhaps we should change our focus and put it on an ideal. Put it on something that we can all aspire to, wherever we are. We don't have to be reaching over here trying for what reason here or what reason there, but an idea. And that idea, perhaps, let it be one whose time has come. And what is the time has come? A time to relieve us of the suffering and pain that we've gone through all of our existing lives. And we don't want to blame the white people, though they got as much blame as can be given to anyone. We don't want to blame the victims, though they got as much blame that can be given to anyone. Blaming is not the answer. Recognizing that we got to step up and fix it. And how to fix it is to do it in such a way that it works for everybody. That when the sun rises and you look around and you can see that people got their needs met, when you can recognize that their wants and desires are there as well, when you can see them living in peace and you're prosperous and you're free, you're having joy and happiness in your lives. Your dreams are coming true. This is when you know you didn't have to lie, you didn't have to cheat, you didn't need money, you didn't need anybody in between. What you had was an idea whose time has come, who said that no one should be left behind. And so while these guys are down in Washington trying to argue, let them argue if they must. And if the TV stations want to focus on that and keep it before you so they can keep you distracted, turn it off. Pick up your telephones and call somebody. Tell them your telephone number. Have a discussion about your aspirations. Tell them what you see. See what and listen to what they see. Work together, come together, recognizing now that you are one. Oh, now it is you, the people of the nation. Well, I better stop here because I'll keep on going. You know how I do. I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your moment in time. Until next, this is Eddie Marcus. Say goodbye for now.